All right, welcome to today's video. Today I am going to talk about multiple things that I have had some clients ask me questions about. One of the first things that people ask me when I'm on the phone with them is when are interest rates going to go down? Now, I'm more in the camp that I want interest rates to remain where they're at because I work with public and it makes it easier for my public servant to get into a home because there is a little bit more inventory. I mentioned before that for every time that the interest rate goes down for a full point, there will be nationwide 3 more million people jumping into the market. And that will start causing some pressure in the pricing, right? So that will increase the prices and it makes it more difficult then for my public servant to get into a home due to the fact that, yeah, they have a lower interest rates, but the purchase of the price, the value of the home is higher. So it makes it more difficult for them to do so. But if you want to kind of see when is that going to happen, some bad news have to happen in a sense. I think the unemployment will have to hit about 4% or 4.1% in order for rates to go down. And so far, unemployment has been very steady. Instead of going up, it has actually gone down a little bit. We were hoping, or people that are hoping for interest rates to go down, were hoping for unemployment to go up, and it actually went down. So I think there's going to be an indicator of when interest rates will go down is when we hit around 4.1 and the unemployment scale. The other thing that might happen is what is happening right now internationally, right? There seems to be a lot of chaos, more in the Persian Gulf. That might force the hand of the Fed to lower the rates. But listening to what Mr. Powell say this week, he still doesn't feel like inflation is at the where he wants it to be is at a 2%, right? So he may stay course of not lowering the interest rate. So there's a lot of interesting stuff going out in the market. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is about a product that I actually decided to put in the table, and that is rehab loans. Now, rehab loans are very unique. They're difficult. Um, I'll be honest with you, because there's so many movable parts to them, and I'm not going to get into all of them. But I have had a number of clients that have come to me that have told me, "Hey, Ricardo, my father is selling me my home, or my uncle is selling me a home. We need to do some rehab." And those make it a lot easier. So I have opened the doors for that. If you're in need of a rehab loan, that is something we can definitely take a look at. Again, they're specialized loans. I will say that probably 1 out of 3 will actually be successful if you're buying it from someone else, right? Just because now you're not just adding the component of a seller and a listing agent and your agent and the loan officer. Now you're adding builders and contractors and so on. So the more third parties are involved, the more difficult it becomes to make this loan happen. But it is a possibility that we can use. Another thing I want you guys to take advantage of is if you're in a very competitive market, do use our program that is called the Golden Approval program that allows you to close in 14 business days. So you're in Atlanta, you're in California, anywhere in California. And same thing anywhere in Colorado, anywhere in Washington, states on the East Coast, right? Use this program because that gives your ammunition to your realtor. Imagine going to a realtor and saying, "Hey, my client is completely pre-approved. The only thing that has to happen is for the title to come clear and for the home to appraise." And in 14 business days, you can actually have your client could have sold their home. And that becomes very, very, very attractive for a lot of realtors that are listing homes. So take advantage of that. That's going to give you a leg up. Again, like always, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. And I will talk about those topics in these videos. Have a wonderful weekend, and I look forward to talking to you soon.